Good day. My name is Mama Aslam bin Mama Afzal, and today I'll be presenting about strategic digital marketing. Alright, so as an introduction, we will look mainly into three different areas. Firstly, is to understand the background of the issue, which is where we look into the Malaysian digital economy as something that has been transformed from traditional shopping to social media shopping. And then we look into its strategic significance, where we redefine the competitive landscape of digital marketing and also understand its strategic significance of social commerce. Thirdly, we will look into the critical evaluation of the strategic implications of social commerce for digital marketers and also explore relevant marketing theories. As a review of relevant theories and models, we must first look into traditional marketing theories and also modern marketing theories. Among the traditional marketing theories are four P's of marketing, which was proposed by E. Jerome McCarthy in his 1960 book Basic Marketing, a Managerial Approach. Here we look into the marketing mix, namely product, price, place, and promotion. Next up, we will look into the IDA model. The IDA model identifies cognitive stages where an individual goes through the buying process for a product or service. It is basically a purchasing funnel where buyers go to and fro at each stage. Moving on, we will look into consumer decision-making model. Traditionally, consumers move through problem recognition, information search, evaluation, purchase, and post-purchase. In social commerce, live stream collapse these stages, offering information, evaluation, and purchase simultaneously. Next, let's now dive a little bit into the emerging digital marketing theories. These modern emerging theories include Technology Acceptance Model, or TAM. Here, it emphasizes perceived ease of use and perceived usefulness in technology adoption. It's applied to social commerce. Malaysian consumers' adoption depends on whether platforms like TikTok Shop are easy to navigate and whether purchasers feel convenient. Moving on, we have the engagement theory. The engagement is central to digital marketing success. Social commerce thrives on two-way interaction, comments, likes, and influencer responses. This theory clearly highlights that value is co-created between sellers and consumers during live streams. We will now look into social proof theory. In social commerce, like shares and influencer endorsement act as proof that a product is reliable. TikTok Shop and Shopee Live rely heavily on peer reviews and community interactions, showing that consumers trust each other consumers more than brand message. Omnichannel marketing theory, on the other hand, looks into consumers today expecting seamless experiences across channels. A brand's TikTok Shop presence must be consistent with the Shopee store and physical outlets. Here, we need to understand that we can basically make the best out of both worlds, which is the virtual and physical stores. Moving on, we will now look into the critical evaluation of theories. While traditional theories such as 4Ps and IDA provide useful starting points, we must note that they fail to capture the interactive, real-time, entertainment-driven nature of social commerce. Here then we can look into emerging theories like TAM and social proof address trust and engagement, but they also overlook regulatory security and counterfeit product challenges, which are quite unique to Malaysia. Therefore, a hybrid framework integrating consumer trust mechanisms, influencer credibility, and technological adoption models are actually needed to fully understand and address the complexities of social commerce. Moving on, now we will look into secondary research on social commerce in Malaysia. Firstly, we looked into market trends in social commerce. We must note that the Malaysian e-commerce market reached USD 9.7 billion in 2023 and is projected to grow at 14% annually. Social commerce, a subsector, is outpacing this growth, driven by TikTok Shop, Shopee Live, and Lazada Live. Next, we will look into consumer behavior patterns. There are four main areas in consumer behavior patterns. Firstly, we look into impulse buying, where 67% of Malaysian Gen Z consumers have made impulse purchases during live streams. Next is in regards to trust in influencers, where 58% of Malaysian online shoppers trust influencers' recommendations, followed by entertainment-driven shopping, where 60% of social commerce buyers cite entertainment as their main reason for engagement, and the generation divide, where Gen Z and millennials dominate TikTok Shop. Next up will be the statistics and evidence. There are three main statistics that I would like to share. Firstly is the Meta Bain report. 45% of online purchases in Malaysia originate from social media discovery. Next up, TikTok internal data collected in 2023 shows that over 8 million Malaysians actively use TikTok Shop monthly. Not only that, Shopee data also collected in 2023 shows that live shopping sessions saw 40% higher conversion rates than static product listings. Now looking into industry challenges. As every single product in a particular business market, there will always be industry challenges. Among the three challenges are fake products, where the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living reported a sharp rise in counterfeit cases, especially on social media commerce platforms. Following up is the continuous issues with fraudulent transactions through payment security, and also the multiple regulatory gaps where Malaysia's e-commerce regulations are still adapting to live stream and influencer-driven commerce, which is growing exponentially. Moving on, let's now dive into the strategic thinking and strategic evaluation. First, we will look into comparison of social commerce strategies. Here we look into TikTok Shop, Shopee Live, and also Lazada Live. TikTok Shop is more focused on entertainment first and algorithms. Shopee Live focus on discount-driven trust building apps, and also Lazada Live focus more on brand focus and high-profile partnerships. Now analyzing the portal's five forces analysis, we can first understand that the threat falls into the threat of new entrants fall under a high category, where we look into low entry barriers where any SME can actually live stream. Bargaining power of suppliers is considered moderate, where sellers rely on influencers and influencer fees are rising. Bargaining power of buyers on the other hand is high, where consumers demand trust, discounts, and convenience. Threat of substitute is moderate, as traditional e-commerce and offline retail remain viable, and competitive rivalry is very, very high. Here because platforms compete aggressively for market share, often through discounts and multiple influencer exclusives. Now let's look into the SWOT analysis. Firstly, the strengths here are high engagement, convenience, and personalized recommendations, whereas the weaknesses are counterfeit products as mentioned earlier and weak regulation together with payment insecurities. The opportunities are of course growing Gen Z population, which is more demanding in regards to their expectations from their shopping experiences, and also AI-driven personalization and cross-border expansion. Finally, the threats include consumer backlash during scams, oversaturation, and too much of algorithm dependency. The strategic recommendations for marketers include 5 different ones. The first one is building consumer trust, where we only look into verified seller programs. Secondly, integrating entertainment and authenticity, where we work with micro-influencers. Next, strengthening security and payment assurance through blockchain-based payment verification. Omni-channel integration, where we ensure consistency across all platforms. And long-term positioning, where we invest in AI-driven personalization for the best results. In conclusion, here I would like to raise a total of 5 points. The transformation of Malaysia's digital economy from traditional e-commerce to social commerce reflects both opportunity and disruption. Platforms such as TikTok Shop, Shopee Live, and Lazada Live have redefined how consumers discover, evaluate, and purchase products. Next, the rise of social commerce through TikTok Shop, Shopee Live, and Lazada Live represent a strategic turning point in Malaysian digital marketing. Here, marketers must move beyond traditional theories and embrace hybrid frameworks that integrate engagement, trust, and omnichannel strategies. Strategic success lies in balancing entertainment with credibility and investing in technology-driven trust mechanisms. Ultimately, we must understand that in conclusion, firms that adapt quickly and authentically will not only thrive in Malaysia's social commerce market, but also set precedents for global adoption all across the world. Thank you very much.